why our art is different from our leaders who are representing the Mali kingdom. Mali is an amazing country with different traditions, religions, and cultures. We are here to present the most fearless, respected kingdom ever known in Africa, Mali Empire, which was ruled by the fearless leader, the mighty warrior, the most powerful human being, the wealthy man who ever lived, King Mansa Musa. Before starting with my presentation, I would like to play a voice recording of the Mali national anthem on the second slide. Okay, since that the national anthem doesn't want to play, so I would like to continue. Mali, my country. Mali is a landlocked country located in West Africa. It is the 8th largest country in Africa. The country, the home of several homes of the variety of wild animals. It has the population of approximately 20 million people. Even though Mali is one of the most poorest countries in the world, it has the natural beauty. That's why we say amazing. The culture of Mali, it's amazing. Because as we all know, it takes a good culture to build a perfect country or a perfect nation. French is Mali's official language, but Mali has other indigenous language that are spoken throughout the country. For example, the Bambara and the Dongo. Even though Mali has French as official language, the Bambara indigenous language is the most spoken language in Mali. What do you know about Mali? In my country, we invented many things. We invented the first accurate astronomical calendar. We invented the introduction of Islamic scholarship to Africa, which helped many students to accomplish their dreams. That's Mali. A Western African goal development. And it is famously known for its culture, as I already spoken, that Mali has different cultures. And the cultures in Mali are the most respected ones. That's why Mali is famous across the world, because of the diversity of the cultures and the tradition and the religions. We have the currency in Mali, which is called West African CFA franc. And in Africa, that money is worth at 95 rand in Africa. Religions in Mali, we have 3 religions, but on the slide we have 2. We have Sunni Islam, we have traditional African religion, and we have the Christian religion. The history of Mali. Mali was one of the richest kingdoms of Africa, which was ruled by Mansa Musa, as I've already spoken about the fearless warrior, the Matiki. The current ruler of Mali is called Colonel Assimi Goïta. He was the military corps and he became the traditional president for. As you can see, my warriors, we represent Mali as a country. We are fearless. We are mighty warriors. And those are the food of Mali. And then traditional food is jollof rice. And the judges, we hope you will enjoy the delicious food that we have prepared for you in our table.
Okay, guys, let's let's do it this way. Whenever another country is here presenting, can you please prepare yourself? Can we do that? And can we please be quiet? Quiet, please, guys. Whenever they're busy presenting here, can we please try to be quiet so that the judges can get every details? Are we clear, guys?
Yes.
Let's wait for them. Music, please.
I can say something.
I present to you my country, Tunisia. Tunisia is a different country in Africa. It's like see you guys. The third country in Africa. Its way to meet was derived from its capital, which is Tunis. Their president is cycled since October 2019. The population is about 12 million to date. On history and politics, Tunisia is a colonized country. The government type is parliamentary, and all the members serve up about 5 years. History and politics, the meaning of their flag. White symbolizes peace, red symbolizes blood that was shed to protect Tunisia during their conflict with Turkey in 1574. The deer symbolizes the radiance of the nation. Crescent and five-pointed star represent unity of all Muslims and 5 pillars of Islam. The role that Tunisia plays in the region of North Africa and the broader African continent. Tunisia has played a role in fostering a dialogue and promoting stability, particularly through its participation in regional organizations. Culture, which is music and arts. Tunisia has a vibrant cultural scene with music and arts as a playing vessel. Traditional music includes distinctive sound and melody, which is Zujd and Stambali. On culture, which is region, the majority of Tunisians practice Islam. They practice Islam because Islam has a significant influence on the country's culture and a way of life. The language that they speak Arabic language in Tunisia. Culture, traditional cuisine. Tunisian culture is a fusion of flavors from Mediterranean, Arab, Berber, and culinary traditions. The fun fact about it is that Tunisians only eat with the right side because they consider the left side as unclean. Economic activities. Tunisia is a lower middle income North African economy and drafting reforms for their lenders. They do imports and exports with their partners, which is Italy, China, Algeria, Germany, and France. Economic activities. Agricultural products, they do wheat, milk, tomatoes, barley, olives, green chilies, peppers, tomatoes. And industries, they do petroleum, mining, tourism, textile, and footwear. I present to you my Tunisian slavers who have prepared a special dance for you.
Woo! Woo! Kuthu hoya nzima.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Professor Alex Nsweni. I'm here with my floor mates from Mashimo. We are representing Uganda. The country that we are representing is Uganda. The country that we are representing is Uganda. Under Uganda, we have history and politics. Uganda has a long history with evidence of human habitation in the region since the Stone Age. In the late 19th century, European powers began to exert influence, leading to colonial rule in 1894. In 1962, Uganda gained independence and was led by Milton Obote until 1971, when Idi Amin seized power. His regime was characterized by human rights abuses, economic mismanagement, and political repression. Yoweri Museveni is one of Africa's longest serving leaders and has been the president of Uganda since 1986. He has implemented reforms and has been accused of authoritarianism and suppressing political opposition. Recent developments have seen political tensions and contested elections with allegations of electoral fraud and opposition leader Bobi Wine challenging. Uganda's economy has experienced growth, but challenges remain such as Uganda's economy has experienced growth, but challenges remain such as poverty, corruption, high population growth, and regional disparities. Culture. Uganda is a country in East Africa with a rich and diverse cultural heritage, including music, dance, and literature. Artists like Eddie Kenzo, Shiva Karugi, and Bebe Cool have contributed to the growth of Uganda's music industry. Uganda's culture is a mix of traditional and contemporary expressions with traditional dances such as Amagunju, popular while contemporary forms such as hip-hop, breakdancing, and modern dance have gained popularity. Education. The education system in Uganda follows a structure of 7 years of primary, 6 years of secondary, and tertiary education. Challenges include inadequate infrastructure, limited access to quality education, high dropout rates, and limited resources. Economy. Uganda has a diverse economy with agriculture, manufacturing services, mining and energy, tourism, construction, and ICT contributing to its growth. The role of Uganda in region and Africa. Uganda's role in East Africa and Africa is dynamic and subject to change due to political, economic, and social factors. Uganda's role in East Africa and Africa. Why people should know about Uganda. Uganda is a popular destination natural beauty, wildlife, gorilla trekking, and safari experiences. Visitors can engage with local communities, learn about traditional customs, witness cultural performances, and explore historical sites. Besides me here, I have my flowmates who will do a drama about the story of King with our narrator, CPU.
I greet you all and I welcome you to the kingdom of Kintu. In the kingdom of Kintu above the heavens lived the king whose wife Nambi both bore one son, Prince Kintu, whose name was blessed after the king. King Kulu and Queen Nambi only visited the earth occasionally, just for a sight for their people, as their people would rejoice and cherish these moments. One day the king and queen summoned two of their four royal guards to deliver a message to the people of earth.
To all my respectful royal guards, I can't see well, but I old age. My God, hold a letter for me before I do something I regret. Oh, yeah. Two of my respectful royal guards, I have summoned you here to tell you that it's time for my son here, King. It has been long, my son. To take over the reins of the kingdom of Kintu.
Yes, my king. But for the prince to be a king, he needs a princess who will be his queen.
It's been long, my son. You need a wife. So I command you to take this letter to let my full wife here round, my queen round, and I hold it well, my son. And take it to the people of earth. Surely read it aloud to all of them to hear what I've commanded you.
As they leave the king's chamber, the two royal guards arrived at the place where the people of earth were living. They had a letter in their hand written by the king and queen, ordered to be read out loud to them.
People of the earth, I present you this letter with love and grace to tell you that the prince is looking for a wife. I order every young woman partake in this event. Opportunities often come, but don't lose this one. 2 tasks will be handed down to each young woman, as the first task is to prepare our cultural Ugandan dance. And the second task will be to bring the prince a gift whom he would like. This will be presented in front of the king, queen, and the prince himself. Yours thankfully, Queen Nambi.
After hearing this letter, the people of earth were overjoyed, holding each other's hands and jumping around with enthusiasm. The day of the ceremony came. The young woman of earth who wanted to be a princess were all over the kingdom of kings.
Yes. Woo!
The young woman piled up in a line to give the prince the gifts they had to bring for him. respect. As the dancing reaches its ending point, the prince stands up and finally sets his eyes on the woman that he really wants. The two royal guards kneel down beside the king as he stands in front of the young woman, allowing the other women around to kneel down before and acknowledge their future king and queen. As they return to the king and queen of the land of Kunt.
Take it away. Take it away, man. Let's go away. Really took a beautiful wife. Beautiful. Let me bless you, man.
Number one, Gabo.
God, how can you allow this in my kingdom? I will forgive you.
As the king rises,
Let's go.
This is a very beautiful time. We are very blessed. You choose a very beautiful wife. He is very beautiful, my son. I'm proud of you. Okay. Yeah, very nice. I'm very happy. I'm very excited. Hey, woman. Hey, God, take your away. Take your away. I'm very excited. I don't want to do. Aguero.
Ihlanza libona.
Silent, silent, please.
Go.
Greetings to you all. We are representing Nigeria from the New Dawson residence. Nigeria is a country located on the western coast of Africa that is bordered by Niger. It has the largest population in Africa. The green part of the flag represents agriculture and the white stands for unity and peace. The capital city of Nigeria is Abuja. It has an estimated population of about 6 million people. Points of interest in Abuja include the Asoro, National Assembly, Supreme Court, Zuma Rock, National Museum. The most famous food include the fufu and igusi soup, the suya, the fried plantain, and jollof rice. The most famous people from Nigeria are Tiwa Savage, Burna Boy, JJ Okuchu, Davido, and Akbani Dirego. Thank you.
Our country has a number of ethnic groups and tribes. So today, we only chose to showcase our Igbo culture. Let us take you on a journey of our Igbo wedding. On a sunny day in the vibrant Igbo village, there was a young woman, Princess Adora. With dreams in her eyes, she catches the attention of Ikenna, a charismatic young man. Days, weeks, months, and years went by. They were so happily in love that they decided to get married. They both returned to their families to share the good news. This is because marriage in Igbo land is not just an affair between future husband and wife, but it involves families and relatives. Ikenna asked his father and aunt to visit the bride's residence for marriage inquiry. The group's family must bring palm wine and cola nuts for goodwill. Ikenna's father then introduces himself and speaks about the visit.
My king, my queen, my people.
I'm here today for the initiation of my son, Ikenna, because he wants to make a toast.
He then breaks the cola nut and shares with Adora's family. The cola nut nut is a symbol of friendship, peace, and respect. These nuts are of paramount value to the Igbo people. By eating the nut, the groom's family accepts and welcomes Ikenna's family.
My queen, you think we should eat this? Yes, no. I don't want this medicine now. No. You want this thing? Let's try it.
Adora's father then calls out the daughter to ask if she knows about the groom's family.
Adora! How are you? Oh, look. You not to speak with them.
Yes, I know that.
All right, thank you.
Her confirmation shows that she agrees with the proposal. Then the bride settlement can start. This is called Aka Alika.
All right. As my daughter's company that she goes to, all right, and you see her, she's pretty, she's gorgeous, she's good. Absolutely, my queen, she's educated. With that said, she is worth 2 goals. 2 goals, okay? And I want 1 million naira. Oh, 2 million naira.
Adora's parents then gives out a list of customary needs that the groom's family must bring along in their next visit. The groom's family then returns home for preparation for their next visit. The second stage in the Igbo wedding is the Ime Ego, which means the bride applies payment. Ikenna's family will then bring the items of the customary needs to Adora's parents. They do a custom known as Idobale, where the men prostrate by placing full bodies on the ground before the bride's family is a sign of respect. The bride price is then paid. home excited that their son is getting married to a princess. Igba Mkwangwai, meaning wine carrying ceremony. The families meet again at Adora's compound for the great celebration. The bride's parents prepare large feasts for the groom, family, and guests. This ceremony is very important in the Igbo tradition because it shows us the commitment that the wife is willing to make. Adora's father then welcomes the guests. You're welcome, Ikenna's father then introduces his son to the king.
My queen, I present to you my son Ikenna.
Meaning cup, with palm wine, and she is then sent to search for her groom amongst the guests. She gets distracted by her bridesmaid with dances. Him a drink. By drinking the wine, he symbolically accepts the bride into his family and then they kneel down before the bride's father for blessings.
You are blessed. We want more, many great kids.
Then follows a natural dance where the groom sprays his new bride with money.
My money, my body.
Then follows a special dance by the bridesmaids for the newlyweds.
trendybeats.com.
where the newlyweds received gifts from guests and their families.
We are representing the country of Namibia. I'll start with the culture of Namibia. Namibia is a diverse country of hunter-gatherers. Ababi, the oldest inhabitants of the region are the Bushmen, or the San people, evident from the rock paintings or engravings at places in the Ramaland like Twyfelfontein and Brandberg. Today, an estimated 35,000 Bushmen live in Namibia, with only few of them continuing their historical and traditional ways of life. Herero and Himba are the other distinctive cultures. The Herero can be seen in the flamboyant Victorian style dress and the semi-nomadic Himbas are famous for covering their faces with ojesi, which is a moisture of butterfat and ochre, which gives the skin a reddish hue. The Owambo live in and around the southern part of the country, where farming is good and they can fish in the shallow waterways. Still continuing with the culture of Namibia. Namibia is known for its vibrant artistic traditions, indigenous communities, and local artisans producing intricate wood carving, pottery, beadwork, and basketry, and other crafts. This artwork often reflects cultural symbols, mythology, and daily life. It is a multilingual country, with English being an official language. However, there are still indigenous languages such as Darama, Wenanama, and others. Namibia's natural environment and wildlife play a significant role in its culture. The country has a strong conservation ethics and traditional beliefs and practices. Often it revolves around the close relationship between humans and nature. Coming to the politics part of Namibia. Namibia is a one-party dominant state with the South African People's Organization in power. Opposition parties are allowed, but they are widely considered to have no real chance of gaining power. The president of Namibia is Hage Geingob. Not only is he the president, but also the head of the state and the head of the government of Namibia. The president directs the executive branch of the government as the chair of the cabinet and is in command and is the commander of chief of the armed forces, according to the constitution of Namibia. Coming to the tradition of Namibia, the home language spoken is Oshiwambo, which is the one I printed here. The traditional law of Namibia studied with women. Their attire consists of long, formal dresses that resemble Victorian traditional fashion. The long flowing dresses were developed from the missionaries' clothing in the 18th. Coming to the tradition of Namibia, coming to the traditional attire of the men, with men, the traditional attire differs, as the Bushmen get to wear antelope skirts and leather coats with shoulder bags, which carries everything they need for their journey. Whereas the others, such as the Oshiwambos, get to wear pink striped t-shirts with formal trousers and the bucket hat. Let us all visit Namibia, which is the reason why we should visit Namibia. Namibia boasts breathtaking natural landscapes, including the iconic red sand dunes of the Namibian desert, the vast Etosha National Park, teeming with wildlife, then the rugged skeleton coast and the stunning Fish River canyons. It is a home of abundance of wildlife, including elephants, lions, rhinos, giraffes, and others. Dani Unene. Thank you so much.
So I say, rise, Namibia, rise. Rise, Namibia, rise. Sadi Une.
presenting Mozambique. Mozambique is a sandy country in southeastern Africa and has up to 40 languages and a population of 32.8 million. Mozambique is rich in natural resources and is biologically and culturally diverse and has a tropical climate. In Mozambique, we find Portuguese people and Tsonga-speaking people, and we as the Tongan residents, we are representing the Tsonga people. The history of Mozambique. During the colonial era, Mozambique's history was written as though it had begun with the arrival of the Portuguese, but the people of this region have developed complex communities based on agriculture, cattle raising, mining crafts, and trade long before the first group of the Portuguese settlers arrived in the 16th century. Mozambique exhibits a great range of cultural and linguistic diversity, sharing cultural traditions with its neighbors in Tanzania, Malawi, Zambia, Zimbabwe, and South Africa. Besides the variety of languages, social relationships, artistic traditions, clothing, ornamentation, patterns is a common theme of dynamic and creative cultural expression in song, oral poetry, dance, and performance. Speaking of dance, we have a dance specially prepared for you that is called Maguire. We hope that you enjoy the dance and especially made for you. Mozambique is not known for the colorful and the kind people that live there, but it is also known for the pleasant climate, beautiful beaches, and Indian Ocean Island, made it an attractive vacation destination for neighboring Rhodesia, now known as Zimbabwe, and South Africa prior to independence. So if you're planning a vacation this year, make sure that you go to Mozambique because you won't regret it. Last but not least, we have a poem again that is prepared for you, and we hope that you will enjoy it. Naked.
To you all, I have a special poem. It's not only about Mozambique, Tonga, or about Africa. We have a beautiful country, Africa. Africa, our Africa. Africa of green and black, of colors in between. Africa of people, of love, of life from within. Africa of ethnics and languages, of long-told history. Africa of cultures and traditions, a rich tapestry. Africa of strife and victory through colonial times. Africa of struggle through imperial pride. Africa of war, both tribal and civil. Africa of peace, condemning evil. Africa of hope, freedom and liberation. Africa of growth, of change and innovation. Africa of they, men and women, slaves to be captured. Africa of now,